Ever wondered where the term deadline came from? The story behind this now everyday term has pretty dark origins that come from Civil War era prisons, particularly the infamous Andersonville prison in Georgia. Built in 1864 to house captured Union soldiers, this Confederate prison of war camp was commanded by Captain Henry Wirz and became notorious for its horrific conditions. The prison was essentially a 16.5-acre open area surrounded by wooden stakes that stretched 10 to 20 feet high. Andersonville was severely overcrowded and undersupplied. Out of about 45,000 prisoners who passed through the camp, roughly 13,000 died from disease, malnutrition, and the brutal conditions. Food and clean water were scarce even for the guards, and diseases like typhoid, scurvy, and dysentery ran wild among the prisoners. With such a basic perimeter, escape attempts by Union prisoners were constant. To give guards more time to respond, Captain Wirz implemented what he called a deadline, a literal line marked by wooden planks or small fences placed about 20 feet inside the prison walls. Any prisoner who crossed this line, even accidentally, will be shot on sight without warning. So the deadline was quite literally a line you could not cross if you wanted to stay alive. The term gradually evolved from this literal life or death boundary into a metaphorical one. By the early 1900s, newspapers started using deadline to refer to the latest time they could accept news stories for the next day's edition. If you missed that time, your story was quote-unquote dead for that publication cycle. From there, it spread into general business and academic use to mean any final cutoff time for completing a task. The morbid origins became largely forgotten as it became integrated into everyday language. So when your boss talks about a hard deadline, they're unknowingly referencing something much more literal and deadly than they might realize. If you like more deep dive explainers like this, then follow us everywhere at Today I Learned Science at TIL Science.